Hey friends, how's it going? I'm going to be working on the amaryllis I purchased at Lowe's the other day when I went on my little shopping trip. And let's get it potted up. So amaryllis needs about 8 weeks from planting to bloom, and I would love it if it would bloom for Christmas. So I am at October 20th. Christmas is December 25th, as usual. So I better get on it. All right, here we go. Okay, so it does come in a little container, and it does come with some instructions. Okay, so I'm going to read you the instructions. This may take a couple of parts. So follow the instructions on the enclosed cocoa fiber disc. Okay, so what comes inside? We have an amaryllis bulb. It's already sprouted. Perfect. The cocoa fiber disc. That's it. That's what's in the container. So, fill the bottom 2/3 of the planter with rehydrated growing medium. Place the amaryllis bulb in the planter with roots facing down. Add additional growing medium around the bulb to secure it in place. Ensure that 1/3 of the bulb remains exposed above the surface. Keep the planter at a minimum temperature of 65 to 70 degrees in a bright room where the bulb can flower. Keep the growing medium moist, not wet. When the flowers bloom, keep out of direct sunlight to prolong the flowering period. Okay, so it also mentions that as the stem gets longer, it may want to follow the light, so it may lean, so you may need to support the stem. I typically try to rotate things as I see them starting to lean, but that is a good tip to make sure that you stake your amaryllis. So there are instructions on the bottom of this cocoa fiber disc here. How to rehydrate this cocoa peat disc. Remove the plastic wrap. Place disc in 2-quart container. Add 2 cups warm water. Allow disc to absorb water approximately 15 minutes and expand into the growing medium for use in your planter. If necessary, add another 1/4 cup warm water. Stir the mixture and drain excess water if necessary. Follow the planting and growing instructions on the package. Alrighty, let's try this. Here is the cocoa peat disc. This is what it looks like. Right, I want to make sure you can see this. I'm just using a very old container from my kitchen. Wow. It has expanded quickly. So it's already starting to kind of flake apart, and it's still absorbing water from the bottom. I think I will need that extra 1/4 cup. Alrighty, I got an extra 1/4 cup just in case I need it. I'm just gonna take a look quick. Let it sit for 15 minutes. I'll be back. It has been just over 15 minutes. The medium is moist for sure, not real wet. I did add an extra 1/4 cup because it was really dry. So, all right, let's do this. Two-thirds full of soil. Let me see if I can tip that for you. Hey guys, have you ever grown an amaryllis, and what has been your success? Were you successful in growing it? Did you do it for a Christmas bloom? Have you done it for an Easter bloom? I'd love to know. Just drop me a note in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. All right, as I'm just trying to get all the excess soil off of that top third of the bulb. And I did use all of the peat mixture, so this bowl is empty for the most part. I do have some on the table. I used as much as I could without being such a messy Marvin. I'm just trying to move it around because it looks like I got more on one side than another. Yeah, it looks good. A really good amount of the peat mixture. All right, when I get this in its spot, I'll have to wipe it up a little because my hands are dirty and I'm getting just dirt everywhere. Let's just read the instructions again. So we've ensured that 1/3 of the bulb remains exposed above the surface. And we want to keep the planter at a minimum temperature of 65 to 70 degrees. My house is typically set at 68 degrees, so we should be okay. I'm going to move it upstairs to a south-facing window, to a room that is south-facing, and it does have 2 windows. And you want to make sure that you keep it moist and not wet. And once it blooms, we're going to keep it out of the sunlight. Okay, I'm going to stop messing and let's take it upstairs. All right, folks, well, here it is in its spot. It's actually next to the tuberous begonia that's doing okay for now, but it's in its container, sitting up in the soil. The little fibers you see are the cocoa fibers. Let's see if I can. There we go. So there is our amaryllis. Can't wait to see it bloom. All right, guys, that's it for today. I really appreciate you watching, and I hope you come back again sometime. We will definitely watch the progression of the amaryllis, and I hope to even, go through the process of storing the bulb and bringing it back, see if we can get another bloom out of it later in the year. Alrighty guys, thanks so much. And again, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching.